Good morning. It's Margaret at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live, and we have just been giggling already this morning. I hope you are having a fun Saturday morning. If you're not having a fun Saturday morning, have your coffee and just chill with us, and we'll have the fun for you.
Yeah, or come down.
I know. You know what? We didn't give away all the wonderful food that we got for our open house, so guess what? We're going to just extend open house to today. So come in and see us and say hello. There's lots of good food. And there's us.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
entertaining.
I think.
So,
Right? Yes.
Okay, you guys, you have been such a blessing in our lives. You have no idea. Dave went and did the numbers from last week, and you know, last week we shared with 607 people. 607 people saw our Facebook Live. I mean, that's just astonishing. And how
growing and growing.
And that was only from 7 or 8 people sharing.
11
people sharing. I'm sorry, I can't read. So 11 people sharing, and we got 607 views.
That is awesome.
Isn't that amazing? So we have a year-end goal to make it even more than that because it was so exciting. And we're getting all kinds of people ordering from all over the country, and we're just so excited about that. So today, because it's Christmas and because we love you all.
A drum roll?
Okay. We've got silly all over us today. Okay. So what we're going to do is everyone.
You mean like Donna and Kathy already?
Always Donna and Kathy. They're just the best. So we are going to give everyone who shares. Now you have to put in the comments that you shared or we don't know. We're going to give you this lovely, oh, that is so not good. So everyone who shares, we are going to give you one of these wonderful little mats. They are, what are they? 8 inches? No, it looks like 7 and a half.
7 and a half.
7.5 inches by 5.5 inches. So we're going to give you one of these.
And they're made by Olfa.
They're made by Olfa.
It's been on my wish list, so I hope you guys share and get one of them.
No, your mom has to share.
Well, my mom.
You can't get it any other way. You have to do it. It is serendipitous. Serendipitous.
No. I'm just saying they should share.
Yes, they
because
should.
It's so needed to have just that little cutting mat next to you.
It is really handy.
To just trim little things
Trim
off.
like little dog ears.
Yep, that is a fabulous thing. So you can go ahead and get one of these today just by sharing. So thank you guys again very much for being part of our crew. We are really, look at this around us. Who told the fabric companies that 2 weeks before Christmas they're supposed to send us all the fabric? It's crazy. It is crazy. So we get all this fabric in. So we're going to have to work on getting this, but we're going to, since Kaitlyn's needing something to do with her hands, she's got this really cool bowl. It is from Wyndham, and they have this 4 Seasons fabric. It is so precious. So what we have right now is we have some of the fabrics because I just thought that they were by far the best fabrics from the line. We've got this cool panel. You can make really cool little wall hangings out of it. You know, this is crazy, but since I saw this, you know what I want to do with this is I want to make each one of these into a little wall hanging and have it for a daycare center or a kid's elementary school. I think kids would love this.
Yeah,
it's so precious. Beautiful. But what I want to show you from this is the fabrics that we got to go with it. And we've got the panels, and then we've got this beautiful green leaves. Then we've got these precious pink flowers sitting in a bed of green. And then finally, this one with these gorgeous peach flowers sitting on a blue bed. They are stunning. And all I keep on thinking is cute little granddaughter dresses and these wonderful panels. I think that this would be so much fun for the kids to see the different seasons and seeing mom with their child doing different things. And on the bottom of this one for spring, we've got grandma with their child who's off reading. And then there's in the fall, the blustery weather with the little puppy dog. And then a spring, of course, spring, we have to have two young people seeing each other right over a little covered bridge. I mean, how adorable is that? So it is a wonderful set of fabrics. I think it has so much potential. And I know that we have got some books coming out this spring all about your panels and what you can do with them.
Ooh, that's fun.
Last year, the panels that have come out from companies have been so exceptional. They're really different than anything else I've ever seen. They're very artistic. The artwork is really gorgeous. And I've had a couple of my customers say to me, I never know what to do with a panel. Well, I have shown you guys some of the things you can do with a panel. But we've done shirts out of them. Yeah. We've done our quilts. And now there's going to be some new things like taking and breaking up the panel into different pieces. Well, thank you, Siri. That was kind of you. So I just want you to keep an eye out. We're going to do some more things with panels, and we'll show you our ideas. And hopefully it will give you some ideas how to use. I know you have panels. I know you have at least one panel somewhere. And you're going, okay, what do I do with it? So let's figure out some cool ways to use them. I love the ideas of throwing some of these in clothes.
Yeah, I would have never thought about that.
There's some really cute things. And actually this next line that we are going to talk about, this one from Robert Kaufman, it is called the Imperial collection. And it has one panel with it, but the rest of it is all just these gorgeous prints. And I want you guys to see these amazing colors, how beautiful this is. And so if the panel's not your thing, I really think you should look at the rest of the line because it's quite exceptional. Here is the panel, and we showed this a couple weeks ago. We showed this panel. But at that time, I didn't know if we were going to go ahead and get the line or not. We decided on the red line and not the blue line. Okay, I know, some of you are going to say, well, I really wanted the blue line. Well, I can only afford to get so much in the shop. There's only so much space.
Yeah.
And we decided on the red line. And that was by popular opinion. Most everybody really liked it the best. So, Dave, why don't you take a browse through the amazing, this first one right here is the panel, and it's got a really cool border on the bottom of the panel in grays and golds, and that would have been never a combination I would have ever come up with, was gray and gold.
Yeah.
And yet, throughout this collection, they have done things with gray and gold, and it is just sharp as can be. So, there's this wonderful set of poppies. They are just beautiful. And these reds in kind of a coral color. Then we've got this one right here, which is a little bit interesting. It's got some really cool, different little Asian scenes on it. Very Japanesey feeling. If you've ever thought about doing one of those Polaroid quilts, have you heard about those where you take and do a little picture the size of a Polaroid picture, and you frame them, and then you do this is perfect fabric for it because you could just do that. Also, Martelli makes a really cool little roller where what it does is it has the center cut out of it, and it's set up for 5-inch charm packs. And so something like this, you could fussy cut those and have some really cool pieces out of that. Now we get to our zinnias. Beautiful, gorgeous zinnias in reds and golds. A really nice champagne color with gold on it in this wonderful diamond pattern. I love that the dots are not all the same size. It gives the fabric a lot more interest, and it makes it really pretty. Now we have gold in this wonderful pink. It is just a really elegant piece of fabric in some ways, yet I can see it turn on a piece of denim even. It is really pretty. The grays and the golds come back with a little touch of other colors in here with these zinnias. Gold and black, traditional, wonderful, kind of very Asian feeling fabric, but also something you could have a lot of fun with.
Well, maybe that could be used for a Purdue outfit going to the bowl game.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it could be.
Another zinnia group. This one's in blacks and grays. Red with the same kind of gold dot pattern and
And
diamonds.
it's such a pretty red.
It is such a pretty red. I really like it. It's not fire engine red.
Mm-mm.
It's almost more like a little bit darker, almost into a burgundy.
Yeah.
So, and then look at this one. The chrysanthemums, the zinnias, and this gorgeous background fabric. And you know, something's really funny. We just got a Northcott in that looks kind of like this in the back.
yeah.
So it would work really well, I think, with that. So this, I mean, could you see this into a really cute top? I think this would
so
be
many of them.
some
I feel
dress,
like
a
it would be
top,
great.
really beautiful.
Speaking of tops,
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Take a model and look really pretty.
No, I feel like you gotta get the full length of it.
So this is another Nani Eero that Kaitlyn made.
Mm-hmm.
And was it really hard to make?
It was so easy to make. It was so easy to make, and the shape is so interesting. And at first I was like, "Oh, okay, we'll see." But I love it, and with pants, and again, this fabric. I'm in love with these fabrics.
Super cute. Super
And we got
cute.
some fabrics in recently that are very similar and that I think would look really good with this.
And we're going to show those off
Yes,
in
we're
just a
gonna show
minute.
them.
Dave jumped the gun on us. So, okay. So actually, we should be really grateful he's here. Yesterday, he was gone and he wasn't here. He was down in Jasper.
Oh.
What was he
What
doing?
was he doing?
He was delivering a Q20 sit-down model for one of our wonderful customers, Beth, who's an art quilter. I think she was pretty happy.
Yeah.
Was she pretty happy?
she was very happy.
That, you know what that makes? We've delivered a Q now to Avon and one to, was it Fisher's? And we've got ones in Indy and Greenwood and Evansville and now Jasper. I'm thinking, guys, it's time for we're going to have another Q event. We've got Robin Fillins coming in. Robin is got her own business doing long arming on a Q24. And she is coming in. Now, if you already have the pleasure of owning a long arm, we're going to do an owner's. It's going to be called an owner's class.
Oh.
And you can come in and you can
That perked up
sit and ask
Pat's
her
ears.
all kinds of questions. All kinds of questions. So if you own a long arm, this is your chance. Someone who's been doing this, and I think it's going to be really helpful for all of you who have already bought one. And you're just like, okay, well, I understand how to load it and I understand how to run it. But what I don't understand is this one thing I'm having a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been working on a little project myself, and I've got some questions for her. So Pat, you own one.
I own one, and I could come up with a few.
Yeah.
A few?
I'm thinking, it's just it's a constant learning experience when you work with these things. Okay, we have to cover the last 4 of these. Dave distracted us. So we have this beautiful gold on champagne, very, very pretty. Chrysanthemums and zinnias all over this. And there's probably some daisies and mums in here, so that's pretty cool. The gray and gold I was telling you about. Isn't that just so interesting looking?
Yeah, I would not have figured that.
I would never have put those two together. Thank goodness we have people with better ideas than me. So
Different ideas.
Different ideas. And then this beautiful
That's so
little
cute.
stripe. I mean, it reads like a stripe. I guess it's not really a stripe, but it's close
Yeah.
enough. And it's got these interesting, it's not symmetrical. It's got diagonals in it. It's really cool. So there is a wonderful group of fabric that I think hits a lot of different tastes.
Yes.
So I think that'll be really fabulous. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting ready to do a quilt with these. I can't wait. I love this line fabric. And I don't know that Dave will want it on our bed, but he may not have a choice.
That happens.
So, okay. So we were talking that there's some new fabrics in that kind of are reminiscent of the fabric you're wearing. The idea behind this fabric is it is a woven fabric, but it's got a running thread through it, so it almost looks like it's hand woven. Well, Figo decided that they were going to make their own line of this, and what we've got here is this gorgeous kind of minty green, and it has that same thing going on, but in a cross pattern. And the back of it is as interesting as the front. This fabric has a very, very soft hand.
It's so soft.
It's so soft. It's going to make into any kind of clothing that you wanted. And I'm going to attempt to make maybe a napkin out of it and see what we think of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so soft and feels so good. So I'm going to try that, but I'm going to first wash it and see what it does.
Yep.
So I haven't had an opportunity to do that, but I'm sure it'll come out beautiful. Figo's always been reliable, so I'm sure that they did some things.
Well, I know I'll probably be taking some home, getting some
so you can
at the
tell
end of the
me
day
right away.
today and washing it up tonight.
So we
I'll
have
let
the
you know.
mint green, this gorgeous light blue. I'm thinking this is going to be fabulous for some summer clothes
Oh my gosh,
and
yeah,
some
so light.
spring. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Here's white and gray, this beautiful dark taupe with some white in it. How about a lighter taupe with some white in it? Then the next group, this is the one I think that would make really cool napkins. It's over the whole thing. It looks like it's almost like a pin dot, but when you look at the back, look at this, guys.
Oh, I haven't even looked at the back
Isn't
yet.
that really interesting?
Hmm.
So it's fascinating. It's really neat. These are all threads that are carrying across here. This is a very unique weaving technique. And with them doing it with the white and gold, or how about green and gold? This is a really dark, pretty green. We've got a beautiful dark blue. How about this really sharp pink? That's really fun. And then a little bit for those of us who like traditional, we've got our black and white. Really, really pretty fabrics. Okay, we've got a couple more things to tell you guys about. And what we have got, I want to make sure that you know, we just put together a cute little fat quarter bundle that is made out of flannels. And these are done with that, look at that. Remember the little pink hawks, if you've seen the ones where we talked about flannels? So we've got that, then we've got this, there's some so pretty. They all go together. The mint green with the pink. This fat quarter bundle is adorable. And then bags.
Cute bags.
Cute bags from Kate Fassett collection. This is a nice little small one. Inside is pink. Of course it has to have color inside. So really cute. These are the small project bag. It's a 6 by 9 inch bag. Then we have this middle-sized one, and it's 10 by 14. Now I'm just going to tell you these 3 bags that I'm showing you right now. We have a limited number of them, and we haven't got them online yet because I didn't give it to Kaitlyn yet. She will get them on there really quick this morning. I'm sure she will, unless we're really busy. Then we'll just have to wait until.
Or you can call.
Or you can call and we'll get you set aside. The bigger one here, this 13 by 18 bag, guess what it's big enough for? It's big enough for a laptop.
Oh.
It's easily big enough for any laptop because it's 18 inches long. But the really wonderful thing I love about this bag is, one, it's got a handle. Really liking that. Look at the way it opens.
All the way like that.
It is wonderful. Then you can set things in there and get them all arranged, and then you can just close up the bag and you are set and ready to go.
And if you call or order before noon, we can get it shipped today.
Yes, we can get it shipped today. And I want to tell you something extra about shipping. We got to head over that way, Kaitlyn.
All right.
We are allowed to ship Bernette sewing machines. So we can't ship Bernina's, but we can ship Bernettes. And I told you guys about that before.
That's awesome.
Well, we're going to offer you a special deal on shipping for the Crafter, the B50 Crafter, and the B05 Academy sewing machines. Flat fee of $20. Now you're going to have to call us to get that. Because I don't know what the system is going to do on that. And we just call us. We'll get it all set up for you. So if that's what you want, perfect little gift. So it is just a really easy gift for that beginning sewer. No big deal. Oh yes, we need to remind people about our sharing.
Share.
Please share.
Please share. And
So-
make sure, again, you put in the comments, shared. So we
Right,
know.
because otherwise your privacy settings might be set up in such a way that we won't see it. Now, I want to remind you about what the sales are right now. We are going to be running this sale through the end of the month, but I want to remind you about two things. One, we close on Christmas Eve, and we will not be back until the following Monday. But our sale will continue through that period of time. You can buy anything that's on our Christmas sale up until then. Just use the Christmas code Xmas22 and you can order whatever you want. But I won't be shipping it because nobody's going to be here between Christmas Eve and the first of the year. So on Monday when we come back, please let us have lots of orders. Wouldn't that be really fun to come back to lots of orders? So right now we have this Christmas sale. So what's in the Christmas sale? So every Christmas fabric that we have is on sale for 25% off. All of our gifts, things like these adorable little scissor set. It comes with your tape measure, a way to hold your pins, a thimble, and a little thread cutter right there. And so something like this, if you were thinking you would like it, this is a great time to go ahead and order it because you can get it for 25% off. So anything in the gift category on our website at universityofsewing.com is going to have, you can get 25% off of those items. We even have some puzzles and some other stuff that's really cute in there. Then the other thing that's on sale, panels. So you just saw that really cool Asian panel. You saw those really cool panels from Wyndham we just got. As soon as those go online, you can order them and you can get those for 25% off. Any of the other panels that we've shown you, 25% off. So gifts, panels, Christmas fabric, but there's one more. Kits. We have got some cool kits, guys. Really pretty kits. Things that you can get now for 25% off. You know that there's been some things that you've looked at and you've kind of hesitated and you didn't quite do it yet. Time to get it. Time to get it. So, thank you for watching. Oh, before we go, I have to do one thing. I'm bad. Because we've only got one more. We've only got one more Facebook Live before the end of the year because we're not going to be here next Saturday. So, I got to show off. Look, Pat did this gorgeous. Go in. You know what? We didn't. Did we even say hello to Pat this morning? I don't think we did.
Oh, we were all there.
Yeah, we always.
Okay, I always worry that I'm not nice to you guys and don't act. So this is Pat's wonderful stocking that she did. I love the snowman. Is he not the cutest thing ever? And then I did one, and they're all making fun of me. When we did this,
It's like as big as you.
It is almost as big as me.
You can put Margaret in there.
So and they asked me what the rules were for making Christmas stockings because this is staff participating. But you know what you could do? If you made a Christmas stocking this year, you could put a picture in the comments. We'd love to see them.
Please
That would be super cute. But I told them they couldn't make the stocking over 3 feet long. So I had to make one that
You
big.
had to make one as big as you could go.
So then we have Dave's beautiful artwork here. He did a stocking.
Great job, Dave.
And look at Kaitlyn's. She upcycled some jeans. She did these gorgeous flowers on it. She made each one of those flowers, guys. This girl has really come a long way since we first met her and she was thinking about learning to sew.
I can't stop now.
Our wonderful technician, Aaron, decided to do one. I was in utter awe. I thought he did a great job.
He did.
So I was very proud of him. So, and then really, I mean, the person who obviously spent the most time on her stocking, Lacey. She
Wow.
had to have put hours and hours and hours into this. It is so perfect and so beautiful. So I'm sorry, guys. It just is the one
That's okay.
that was like
Yeah, no.
amazing. So, and she's a fairly new quilter too.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So this is really fun. Everybody, if you share, everyone who shares, everyone is going to get one of these beautiful OLFA boards this time. If we don't have your address information, if you want to private message us, because if you're not in town, then we're going to have to ship it to you. So please go ahead and let us know that if we don't have it already. Don't forget about this wonderful idea for a super present for one of, I know you have someone in your life who's thinking about getting started sewing. This would be great. These are under $500. They're so reasonable. So we are going to get ready to start off our day. It is just a couple minutes till 10. You know what? We are still doing our open house stuff, which means that there's going to be food and drink here all day long. We would love to see you. I know a lot of people leave town for the holidays. Come by and see us before you go. Maybe you have a last minute project you're working on, and I have had multiple people come in because they ran out of something.
Oh gosh.
So it always happens.
Yeah.
Always happens. So if you want to stop by and say hello, we'd love to see you. Everybody have a great Saturday. We'll see you next Friday for Facebook Live.